Hi everybody, welcome to Automobilista 1. We're here with the Grand Prix Evolution mod. We're here at Hockenheim for the 1994 German Grand Prix. Going to try and beat Gerhard Berger's pole lap from that year, which is a 143.5. We're in a Ferrari. And we're in this classic cockpit that you all remember. If you're of a certain vintage, you would have wasted
the exit is clear.
many hours on this game.
Blue flag.
Of course, this was the first game where the cars really looked like what you saw on TV. They had the liveries, had the colours right, everything sort of looked almost like you saw on TV. So this just takes you back, big smile on your face. Wasting many hours, firstly with the keyboard, and then probably a joystick before we moved to the non-force feedback wheels that we had. I had a Mad Cat's wheel back in the day. And we all thought we were Grand Prix drivers. Here at the old Hockenheim with a slightly different section chicane there, of course, a bit more straight lined in the later version. A lot more acute angle into the chicane in this version from the late 80s, early 90s. If you look at the roll call, some of the names on the leaderboard there. Fittipaldi, Frentzen, Hakkinen, Schumacher, Zanardi, Eddie Irvine, Damon Hill, just the who's who of Grand Prix racing from the early 90s. Of course, a lot of the circuits were changed in 94 after the deaths of Ratzenberger and Senna earlier in the year, and that was actually reflected in the game on some of the tracks, not all of the tracks, but a lot of them got the updated treatment. It's just great playing this old 3D model on a fairly modern simulator. AMS1's of course a little bit old in the tooth now, but still looks pretty good. We're driving a car here with wheels that aren't quite circular. They've definitely got a few little jagged edges to them. And the inputs are definitely a little bit analog, that's for sure. There's no trail braking, there's no real finesse with the steering. It's very much just point, very direct. Very easy to lock a brake as well. Very taily at the rear, very easy to flick the car around on throttle. I think it's very much a on or off analog sort of system. Love that old second chicane just flying there at 1,000,000 miles an hour and hope for the best. Because this game, GP 1, 2, 3 and 4, I said, was groundbreaking in so many ways. And of course there was the Grand Prix Manager game that I'd almost forgotten about as well, that somebody mentioned to me a few days ago, that wasted lots of time on that as well. But this was the first big one for me, Grand Prix 2. It's definitely a game where I had the first proper sort of setup with a wheel at some point. Of course, getting yourself into car setups and all that sort of stuff as well, where your changes you made in the garage actually affected the car in some way. I'll make up about a second here. And that won't do it. Let's go back into the garage. Alright, I've got nice low fuel in the car now. Try to drive a little bit more aggressively. We're starting to learn how this car reacts. And we go again. Of course, on the original game, we used to turn down a lot of the level of detail because the trees absolutely killed the PC back in the day. Lucky to get the 20-25 frames. It sort of does ruin the experience of Hockenheim without the trees, unfortunately. So lucky on this modern stuff, we can keep everything nice and full, get the full Hockenheim experience. do love this old second chicane. We'll try and nail this one. Locked up massively, we got through there. It's very taily on the exit there of that corner. I found a little bit of footage of this lap from Berger. I'll try and put it up here now. It's only about the last 30 seconds of his lap, is all I could find, unfortunately. It's back in the days of the qualifying, of course, you got 12 laps to do qualifying, so it wasn't like these days where they show sort of one car at a time. Got enough fuel for one more lap. Just beat the time there. If we go any faster, a bit messy there at turn 1, so probably not. I've got a 143.4. Car rattles over the curbs. A bit of short shifting helps control that rear end. And that we're way off the pace there. So yeah, there you go. But superb fun. It feels very different to drive than what you're used to with the modern sims. It's a great little mod. I'll put the link in the description below there, guys. So check it out if you can. AMS1 still fantastic. Thanks for watching, take care.